That's what I said,
can
y'all.
legit hear that on the movie.
I told y'all.
Like
that's where it belongs.
Movie soundtrack right there.
No, that didn't have to happen.
And shout out to whoever Bono is, my nigga. I don't want to fucking hear your shit. I don't want to hear you.
You don't know who Bono is?
On this shit. These are the days, and we can all get along by singing this song together. Maybe at the concert together, we can be one.
Maybe he gonna take over Drake's dates that he
so
missed in Australia.
Long. Somehow that felt shorter than the other song though. I don't know. The other song felt long as shit. Hold on now. I see chat saying L, right?
I ain't gonna lie, whoever was in the studio and told Wayne and Bono, yeah, put this on a Carter 6, should get their ass beat. Because this is crazy, bro.
Hear me out, right? Imagine this shit in a movie, like
I'm telling you.
Credits rolling and
That's
shit.
what I said, right?
You feel me?
That's what I said, right?
Walk out shit like.
That's what I said, right?
Think about it,
now I'm watching this for the first time with y'all, and that's exactly what the fuck I said. I said this song should be at the end with the credits when you waiting for an Easter egg. That's what I said. Lil Wayne need to go sit down somewhere and go to motherfucking rehab. How about that? Go spend 60 days in Malibu. He might be eating, but he eating old bread. Let me read what you said. Suck a dick, bend over, eat it like damn, have a little space in between.
Disney like. These are the days.
It ain't about money. You gotta understand, when you get to Lil Wayne's level, hold on. My pause is just late. Hold on. Pause.
The days is actually that song.
Pause. Okay. When you get to the level of 20 years in the game, you should have enough money saved up that you're not making an album for money. Lil Wayne doesn't have a husband who's under investigation for any kind of sex trafficking, racketeering, or fraud, or whatever Jay-Z and P. Diddy are caught up in. Okay? So Lil Wayne doesn't have, I mean, most of his kids are grown, and the one that isn't, his mama ain't broke. Lil Wayne ain't got the problems where he got to work for money. So this shouldn't be about money. This should be about making an album for your fans. This should be about making an album that draws in new fans. And I'm seeing people in different age groups here saying, nah, that ain't the look. What about the people looking at him like he a druggie, that drugs? I mean, see, I don't, there's nothing sexy to me about a crackhead, okay? It's only a decent sounding song, which means it's bad. If we only use two words, good or bad, decent is a nice way. Decent is like calling a woman homely. Okay. She aight. Excuse me, that doesn't sound like a baddie to me. He's spending a lot of money on drugs and lean. So what the fuck is the use in you making trash ass music? Shit.
The worst song on this album so far. I'm sorry.
Bad,
so
but it's still good.
Halfway through the album so far, and I'm not like I'm not hearing anything that's like going like, oh, this is so whack. It's over for Wayne. Like, this is actually real good.
That's because your standards are low.
7. If the rest isn't good, then we'll have a different conversation. But all right, we got the days, Cotton Candy.
2 Chainz. This one should be a hit. You know, when Wayne and Chainz go together.
I'm about to order
some
lunch.
Gotta do. Let's get it.
2 Chainz is on this next one. Wayne and 2 Chainz always have good chemistry, so
2 Chainz.
Wayne and 2 Chainz can
This
never
is
go
true.
wrong.
They
This
do
has
have good
gotta be a
chemistry.
good one right here.
White girl talking Aguilera. White girl.
No. Let me let you know this. This is my first time doing a video on the Breakdown channel about music. But I watch these reaction videos all the time. That's why this is in my feed. Good and bad. I wish that I would have done a video. I actually did a reaction to Kendrick Lamar's Meet the Grams. I did a reaction. I was in my car and I did a reaction to that video. That song was fire. So yeah, we would be talking if it was fire too. Nobody came into their studios. None of these young men or old men came into their studios and said, I want to hear some badass music, some horrible music today. Everybody came in hoping for the best. So I don't think that we wouldn't be here talking about it if it was good. I think we would be here talking about it if it was good. We would definitely be here talking about it if it was good. You understand? I was out of my element when GNX came out, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do with that. But I guarantee you, the next time Lil Wayne put out a good album, Nate, I'll meet you here and we'll talk about it. Pinky swear? Okay? I know you fuck with Tunchi heavy. You a fan. I get it. But you got to be honest with this nigga. And that's why he put an album out like this. You realize Kanye West knew what he was talking about when he said, scoop-de-doop-de-doop, whoopity-doop, scoopity, whoopity-doopity-doop, scoop-de-doop-de-whoop-de-doop. He said it don't matter what the fuck I say, y'all still gonna buy it, but we had to show him. Because that nigga put out a whole album called Bully that nobody knows about. We had to show Kanye, you ain't that much of a person that we just gonna listen to your music and support it just because you're Kanye. I know, and that's why I understand where you coming from, Nate. The Steelers, I'm a Jerome Bettis fan all day, every day. So I get it. I understand. When we watch the Steelers play, we still waiting for the bus to come out on the field. I get it. But if I sat down and had a real conversation, there are certain teams that the Steelers play that I know how it's going to end. The Tennessee Titans, is it Tennessee Titans? The Titans, you know how that's going to end. You know if the Steelers play the Seahawks, how that's going to end. And damn, now, shoot, if they play Chicago, you know how that shit going to end. There was a time when you could just say, oh, the Steelers are going to beat Detroit. You don't know that shit no more. We got to be honest. We got a team full of old men still playing old football. They haven't tightened up their strategy. They still playing classic football, which is kind of why I love the Steelers, but it's a losing strategy. You feel me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. I teach that every day. My babies be saying all type of shit. ZZ Top, honey. They be saying all type of shit. You should hear them ABCs that come out them kids' mouths. I got one boy, my little sweetheart. He just said, little. I mean, let me see who I'm a fan of that doesn't make great music anymore, but I still love them. Hold on, let me think about it. Mariah Carey. I had a black Mercedes-Benz E430, and I named it Mariah because it was black and it was beautiful, but you didn't know what you were going to hear when you turn that crank. When you turn that ignition, it might go, it might not go. And it was a beautiful car, and I sold it when I moved to China, and the woman that bought it from me bought it just to put it in her driveway because it was just that pretty. You know? But she knew that car wasn't dependable anymore. I had driven it forever, drove it down. But I named it Mariah because at some point I said she black and she beautiful, but she might not sound good when you turn the key. I had to be honest. I love Mariah Carey. But you never know what that New Year's Eve is going to be like. You never know what that New Year's Eve is going to be like. Who else is like that? Shaka Khan. Shaka is a hit or miss because she's also a drug addict. This is not a no judgment zone. I don't give a motherfuck. Shaka is also a drug addict, so she's a hit or miss. Shaka did a whole verses with Stephanie Mills, and Stephanie Mills had to end up singing Shaka's songs just to save the stage. Who else is also hit or miss? I mean, at some point, Whitney Houston was a hit or miss. After 2008, she was a hit or miss. Now, while I was on my way to London last week and on my way back, I watched a documentary, and I cried the whole time because I just love her. I love her. But she hit some keys in that concert that were like, she would have never done that 10 years ago. It would have never been that bad. Who else is a hit or miss that everybody loves? For some reason, people love Alicia Keys. I don't get it. I never have. But anyway, I'm only thinking about singers because that's usually what happens to a singer's voice. A singer's voice, especially with the lifestyle they try to keep up with, it degrades if you don't take care of it. I've had to make lifestyle changes to preserve my voice, and I'm not a professional singer. But just because I love to sing and I love to sound good, I've had to make lifestyle. I had to stop smoking regular Black and Milds because they fuck with the vocal box. They make you sound like you laggy. You can't keep up with the dynamics and the changes that you need to be able to run or anything like that. Lil Wayne, he ain't on no other level intellectually than anybody else. He ain't got access to different news. I'm God. I can manifest at 9/10 the speed of light. So you're not going to tell me that Lil Wayne goes through stuff. You feel me, Nate? I get your love for him. I get it. But you got to hold this man accountable when he's taking trash out on the street and it ain't trash day. The homeowners association is going to have to put a note on his door and say, excuse me, Mr. Tunchi, today is not trash day. Can you please take your stuff inside and put it in some bags? Because it's all over the street and we got coyotes walking up and down the street sniffing trash. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
No Dr. Pepper.
It's not bad so far, but you can tell, like, when people try to say outdated. Look at the white girl he chose to reference.
I told you he put out old music.
Did I get that wrong? He said Christina Aguilera, basically. And she's like from 2008.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go back and listen to that
chose
again.
different white girl.
Cotton Candy.
2 Chainz. This one should be a hit. You know, when Wayne and Chainz go together, they do what they got to do. Let's get it.
2 Chainz is on this next one. Wayne and 2 Chainz always have good chemistry, so Wayne and 2 Chainz can never go wrong. This has got to be a good one right here.
White girl talking Aguilera. White girl call her Consuela. All coke, no Dr. Pepper.
It's not bad so far, but you can tell, like, when people try to say outdated. Look at the white girl he chose to reference. Did I get that wrong? He said Christina Aguilera, basically. And she's like from 2008. Come on, Wayne. You could have chose a different white girl.
Who was that? Fergie, who used to be able to sing, and then she did that Star Spangled Banner that had everybody dead. That's another one. Was it Fergie? I believe it was Fergie. I'm laughing because you remember when that, I don't know who the particular basketball player was. You know, we grew up in the church, so we're not allowed to laugh when people sing bad, right? That's one thing. If you grew up in the black church, you are not allowed to laugh when people sing bad. Like, you got to keep a straight fucking face because they singing for the law, even though it's completely self-serving. I need a manicure really bad. But she sang that national anthem, and she sounded so bad. Don't make me pull up that Fergie national anthem. Fergie national anthem. And I got to find that video of Lil Wayne falling asleep. I was actually going to do an episode on that too, but I put it in the breakdown playlist. I got to go back and find it for y'all. It happened. Thank you, Lisa. Fergie was awful. And y'all know good and goddamn well Fergie could sing. When you see us in the club, we be acting real nice. She could sing. They was... Wait a minute. Cause I love you, Nate, but you making me mad. You pissing me off. You pissing me off. And I'm glad you're here. Hold on a second. We gotta put this shit in perspective. Wait a minute. All I put in was Fergie. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me go back. All I put in was Fergie, and it said Fergie National Anthem. That's how bad it was. Why is the thumbnail? Look. Look. That's what happened. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Nah, because Nate want to say we shouldn't have the same standards for Lil Wayne that we always had. He said we should have lower expectations because Lil Wayne has been through a lot since the day he tried to kill himself.
Can you see?
Hold on. Let me fix it so it come through like it's supposed to. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Hold on, it's coming. I think the stream got mad. We supposed to
By the dawn's
already it's trash.
early light. What's so proud?
What was she trying to do? Hold on.
At the twilight's last gleaming.
He like, all right, that's what we gonna do.
And bright stars through the perilous fight.
Here go the one right here.
O'er the rivers we watched.
Look at Chance.
We're so
Look at Anthony. They're like, what the fuck is going on?
In the rocket's red.
They like, now she was all right at the last freak off. Like, she was cool. She did all the things she was supposed to do. She participated in all the acts. But what the fuck is this shit? Nah, Nate, you gonna sit here and listen to this shit. Bring your ass back in here. You gonna sit here and you gonna listen to this shit. Cause you did this. Shout out to Nate.
Gave through the night that a flag was still there.
Star Spangled That's a classic one right here.
For the land of the free.
No. Not free. It's free. I just want to help her. It's not fry. It's free. You're not singing. You understand the use of your diaphragm, Fergie. You understand the placement of your head voice, Fergie. Could you not hear yourself? Were your monitors not working? Did you need to take one out and hold your ear with your finger? Because it's not fry, it's free. And the home of the... Okay, Fergie, you need more black creative directors.
The home of the
See, that's what them Black and Miles will do. Them Black and Miles will have you say, of the brave, instead of brave. There's a sharp difference between a, and she said, hold on, my mic is really hot right now. She said, a. No, don't drop your tongue in the back. Raise it up and sing from your head and understand the articulation of that modulation. Fergie. Hey, hey. Come on, somebody. Baby Della, come in here and show this woman how to sing. No, Nate, we gonna watch that shit again. Where you at, Nate? Where you at, Nate? Nate went to make some eggs. Okay, what she meant was, let me turn my volume down on my mic a little bit so it's not so hot. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? That's what she meant. Continue, please.
so proud.
No, not what's so proud. No. What so proudly we let the note carry itself. You don't have to push the sound out. You have a very strong windpipe. You always have. You don't have to make it louder. Okay? You got mics to do that, honey. It's not what's so proud. No, it's what so proudly we held. You have to allow the note to carry itself. Ola, come down and show this woman how to sing. My mama used to take me down to the basement. Do you hear me? I thought I was going to lose my life on those days. Stop singing like you trying to sing and sang. My mama said, still got it. I'm annoyed. We're going to continue though, because Nate started this. Nate, where you at, Nate? Hold on. Come on, Fergie. No, not proudly. No, you are impersonating a black woman at that moment. And you have to understand that's not what you are. We've always known you were a white woman. When you sing, you don't have that bottom. You don't have that bass. Okay? There's a certain soul that black American women have that everybody in the world keeps trying to impersonate. But you got to know when you don't have it. If you don't have it, then you enunciate and you articulate the vowel sounds. And you allow those vowel sounds to carry you. You will never be able to say, what so proudly? Because you don't have it. That's not how you speak. So you can't articulate it. So instead of saying, proudly, which sounds like an impersonation of a black woman, okay? You should just say, what so proudly Make it a strong E. E. Okay? Allow that vowel to carry you. Don't try to sound like you got soul. Okay? Because you don't. You hung out with will.i.am for many years. I get it. Okay? But that ain't what you doing no more. Okay? And you could get away with that stuff with pop music. This is a jazz song. Jazz is about skill. Hello, Opel. Thank you so much for saying hello to him, Lisa. Or her, I'm sorry. Jazz is about skill. You turned a classic song, you could have just sung straight. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held by the twilight's last streaming through black stars and bright something else through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? And then you could have gave it a pause like this. Then everybody been like, whoa! Or, and then you sing the last part real slow. So you could have sung it like a Disney song, sung it real straight, and you would still got the same effect, and it would have been a classic. Then you sing the end part real slow, Fergie. Ready? O'er the land of the free. You ain't got to do no you ain't got to do none of that, okay? Or the land of the free. What's the next part? And the home. You got to know when to pull back, okay, baby? Of the. You ain't got to do no brave. You ain't got to do none of that because you ain't got it. Of the. And then stop. Everybody gonna go, wow, God bless America. We got a white girl singing the national anthem. Yes, Lord. Okay? And then you just end it with a real simple, brave. That's all you had to fucking do. You are not Ella Fitzgerald. You are not Billie Holiday. You are not Nina Simone. And don't you ever do that to our music again. We let you do it for years. But you were a pop singer, so it was okay. But you don't come in here trying to sound like Rochelle motherfucking Farrell. You ain't got it. What Eddie DeCane say? You ain't got it. Because you can't get it. Ain't that what he said? Hold on. I'm managing tech shit in the background at the same time. You ain't got it. No, he said you can't get it. Because you ain't got it. But instead, you want to come in and talk about something. Oh, say, do you see? No, bitch. You fucking impersonator. Where is Nate? You did this. Yeah. Hey, bitch.
At the twilight
No, it's not twilight. It's twilight. Now, I could sing that song down because I have the soul to do it, but when you don't, you keep it simple. When I'm trying new dishes, like I live in Korea and I'm learning how to make Korean dishes. So the last thing I do is add something to it. I stick to the recipe. No, we gonna do this because Nate did this to us. Talking about we shouldn't expect Tunchi to be old Tunchi. Well, Tunchi want that old money, don't he?
It's last gleam.
No. You don't have a trill in your voice. Twilight's last. You don't have it. Twilight's last. See how you can enunciate your vowels? And I don't know all the proper terms, but I know my mama smacked me in the mouth when I didn't sing right. Oh, yes, you did. Twilight's last. It's called dynamics. When you can't really sing a song, you give it the right enunciation and articulation so that you're able to sound good. Come on out the bushes, Nate. Nate disappeared, honey. No, because we're not supposed to expect Tunchi to sound like Tunchi. We supposed to be okay with this nigga talking about, my name is Peaches and I'm the best. No, nigga, it's not okay. Anayo Kim Chanayo, it's not okay. Now my baby's singing.
Who's brought stripes?
No, it's not who's brought stripes. It's who's brought. Okay, I'm going to sing it with the way you wanted to sing it, and then I'm going to tell you what you should have did since you can't do it. We're going to go ahead and do this because I got time today. I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today, okay? And I sung all night with Beyonce on Saturday, and my homegirl was like, well, you didn't lose your voice. And I said, because I'm a singer. I know how to use my instrument. I'm not about to lose my voice singing with Beyonce. She ain't lose her voice. I understand how to use my instrument. And just like Beyonce, let the track sing sometimes. Because there was some of my videos I put up that got completely blocked by YouTube because it wasn't live singing. She was singing to a track. Most of My House was a track. Most of Texas Hold'em was a track. She know. She not going to get on stage and try to impress y'all with her live voice. She did it at Barack Obama's inauguration too. Thank you, Lisa. What was it you just said, bitch? Hold on.
And bright star.
What the fuck? It shouldn't have been and bright stars. And I can't even do it as bad as you did it. It should just be, what you're trying to do is and bright stars. Okay, it's a little slide there. Stars. But yours came out choppy. I don't know if you weren't well rehearsed or what. But what you should have just did was, and bright stars. Just keep it simple. The dress was gorgeous.
Through the pain.
No. Not through the pain. No. Through the pain. Keep it simple, white girl. Stop trying to be me. I think she got a humbling moment. Because for so many years, we let Fergie walk around thinking she could sing like us. And she can sing. But you got to know your limitations. Even the Christina Aguilera who can sing. She can sing opera. She can sing pop. She can sing R&B. But there's some things she can't do because she don't have that bass. Her daddy wasn't no preacher. She never had to go, I know the Lord, he heard my cry. She ain't never been in the wailing room. You understand? She never had to pray at 4:00 in the morning with a whole bunch of old ladies because somebody got strung out on crack and they just wanted him to come home, Jesus. So you understand? She ain't never had those experiences. So she don't have that in her soul. Many of us come from that world where we can dig down deep into that place because we have it in us. We come from the world of what's that song my mama used to play every Saturday morning when we cleaned up? Shit, I can't think of it now. That Walter Hawkins shit. And he had a sanitized version of gospel music to make it more palatable for white people. But she don't know nothing about that good old shit. That's where that sound comes from. Because before there was the blues, there was the gospel. And before there was the gospel, there was the blues. She don't know nothing about that. And she trying to perform it. She don't know nothing about that. And it's insulting and it's offensive. And she should have given the NBA their money back. But I'm going to let her finish.
Perilous fight.
No. It's not a perilous fight. It's a perilous fight. But what you should have just did was perilous fight. Okay? No, we're going to do this, Nate.
Or the ring.
No, we went over this already. Fergie, we covered this already. Come on, let's go back to it. It's not for the run. No, you're not dropping the back of your tongue. You're actually going to raise it up because whatever happened, you need to honestly lean into your head voice in this one, okay? So it's not for the run. No, it's for what you're trying to do is, I'm so glad nobody's home but me. For the ramparts. You're trying to give that bottom, that bass, that whole ballad sound for the but you don't have it. So lean into your head voice. For the ramparts. You could have went there. It would have been beautiful. Continue.
Ramparts we watch.
No. Not ramparts we watch. No, it's what you tried to do was ramparts we watch. But you ain't got that in you. So what you should have done was no, not that. Ramparts we watch. You see what I did at the beginning of every sound to give it a little bit of dynamic? Ramparts we watch. That would have still given it some jazz without sounding like you're impersonating black people. Look at Chance the Rapper. And Anthony Anderson is sitting there like, I know my mama gonna say something about this. I know my mama gonna say something about this. I know my mama gonna have a lot to say about this. And I think he said, what the fuck is this shit? Watch his lips.
So gallantly streaming in the rocket's regular.
She sounds like Kermit the Frog. Where you at, Nate? No. It's not. And I'm not going to ruin my instrument by doing what you're doing, okay? I'm not going to damage my instrument, but I'm going to try to do what you did so I can show you how it should be done. I used to have to do this with Mary J. Blige, too. It's not... What'd you just say? Hold on. Let me let you say it again. It's not rockets regular. You sound like Marge Simpson. It's... What you tried to do was... Rockets regular. Or maybe even with a little more fuller voice. Rockets regular. Maybe that's what you were trying to do. I know my neighbors are having a fit. Anybody outside. But what you should have just did was Rockets regular. Because you got a good mic. No, it's not the bums. No, you were trying to say the bombs burn. Y'all hear my baby singing? We both took the day off today because we partied too hard for her birthday last night. But what you should have just did was the bombs burn. You could have still put some emphasis on those consonant sounds, but you don't do it like buh. No, it's buh. It's the. I teach diction, right? Because I'm an English teacher. You're not using the inside of your lips. You should be using the outside. Instead of the bombs burn, you should have said the bombs burn. Okay? It would have made a huge difference because you sound like a hooker, like a street whore right now. And we don't have to do heavy vibrato at the end of every phrase. You don't have to do that. Let it be like sprinkles on a cake. Too much and it's nasty. You could have done it every few phrases. You know, you got every single phrase ending exactly the same with that heavy vibrato, and it just isn't the look. And I don't know what's going on with the back of this wig.
Through the night.
No, it didn't. Through the night. No. Through the night. That's what you were trying to do. What you should have just did was through the night. A very soft and demure version of this song would have went a long way.
That a flag.
No, it's not that. No, you meant that, but you said that. That's not the same. You sound like you're drunk at your uncle's birthday party. Your Uncle Bobby's birthday party, the one with the little dick that Jaguar Wright was talking about. You sound like you're drunk. You could have just said da-da, da-da. But you said da-da. No, just da-da, because you don't know how to go da-da. You don't have it. You can't get it because you ain't got it. Not was. It's was. Not was. It's was. See, there's a difference. Who is your vocal trainer? God damn it. Did you work with anybody on this? Did you practice this at the house every day while your kid was napping? Because it's not was. It's was. Was. It should be a lot more airy. Was. Or just was. Or was. Okay? Sometimes we have to do this. I'm not going to do what you just did because I respect my instrument. But what you meant was there. It was too sudden. You got to give more time to the bottom so it can slide up. There. Allow your voice to open up on its own. You rushed that moment because you wanted everybody to know you could do it, but you didn't do it. My mic is too loud for me to do this. Hold on. It shouldn't have been. No, it should have been. Ooh, that hurt to do. Oh, I know that hurt you. I know that hurt you. I know you had a headache after you sung this song. It should have been. It should have been a very slow slide. Okay? Or you could have just did there. Just a quick changeover. This song could have been jazzy without sounding trashy. No, not oh say. You meant oh say. But all you had to say was oh say. A little delay in that last change would have still kept it jazzy, but it would have sounded good. I'm just trying to help.
Was that star spangled?
Not spangled. No, it's spangled. Finish it. Close it out. That's one thing my mom would never let me do. She would never let me leave it. Close it out. Spangled. Not spangled. No, and I'm not exaggerating. That's what you just did, Fergie. Or you could have just said spangled. See? That sounded pretty, right? No. No. It's. I feel like I gotta close the windows. You use. Hold on 1 second. Let me let this girl know that this is my house. Give me 1 second. This is my motherfucking shit. There's a difference. The difference between you hear the difference in the R's? Thank you. It's you're doing too much. much. You're overemphasizing that dynamic. Oh, yeah. It hurts to sing it like that. Let it be easy. Let it come out naturally. Allow yourself to emphasize the best parts of your voice. You trying to sing when you can already sing. Way. Okay? And reduce your vibrato a little bit, because no. What you meant was yet way. I probably wouldn't even have chosen any vibrato in that moment. I probably would have said yet wave, and just let it be real soft and real sweet. Yet wave. Or what you could have did was yet wave. Okay.
For the land of the free.
No, it's not free. It's free. It's not free. It's free. But don't do that. You could have just went, or the land, sitting to the back of your throat on this one, like you used to do when you was getting record deals. Of the free. Okay, just keep it simple. Ooh. No. It's not. No, only Whitney could do that. Okay, it's a soft. Take every other vibrato out. Okay, so instead of it's just it's a soft one. It's a soft one. It's a soft one. Make them lean in to hear you. Don't make them lean back because you're so. And look at her face. She thinks she's doing something.
And the whole.
Stop trying to be sexy when you sing the national anthem. That's all I'm saying. Stop trying to be sexy when you sing in the national anthem. It's not necessary. Girl. Yeah, you still got it, but you ain't get it in that moment. That was some bullshit. That was some classic bullshit. So Nate, we shouldn't expect we shouldn't expect people to be who they was.
Well.
We shouldn't expect people to be who they was. We should be okay with a nigga just coming out with a trash ass album 2 out of 5.
Tripped over his dick. Is that what he said?
Wait, we gotta go back.